Why is this the most ridiculous picture ever? Here comes the math. Revelation 21:10. And in the Spirit, he carried me away to a great high mountain and showed me the holy city Jerusalem coming down out of heaven from God. It has the glory of God and a radiance like a very real jewel, like jasper, clear as crystal. It has a great high wall with 12 gates, and had the 12 gates angels, and on the gates are inscribed the names that are the names of the 12 tribes of the Israelites. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city has 12 foundations, and on them are the 12 names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Does that mean Judas' name is on there? Interesting. Verse 15, the angel who talked to me had a measuring rod of gold to measure the city and its gates and walls. The city has 4 equal sides, its length the same as its width, and he measured the city with his rod, 12,000 stadia. Its length and width and height are equal. He also measured the city wall, 144 cubits by the human measurement. The wall is built of jasper, while the city is pure gold, clear as glass. Now the next question is, what the fuck is a stadia, and why does that matter? Using the calculations from Dr. Bart Ehrman, 12,000 stadia is 1,500 miles, which means that it is a city of gold, 1,500 miles by 1,500 miles by 1,500 miles. Coming down out of the sky by God. And because I'm me, I did the math on how much that city weighs. Let's start with the wall of Jasper. It is 144 cubits, which is equivalent to 212 feet of jasper. In ancient Roman times, when this was described, walls were 12 feet wide. So you've got 212 feet tall, 12 feet wide, and 1,500 miles north, south, east, west, so for a total of 6,000 miles of wall. Now jasper weighs in 159 pounds per cubic foot, compared to 150 pounds for concrete, which ends up at 10.678 trillion pounds of jasper. That's not bad. Let's check out the gold. Now, Revelation does say that there is one street in the entire town, but I'm going to change that a little bit for ease, giving each building the footprint of the original World Trade Centers, which is 1 acre, which is 208.71 by 208.71 feet. Reminder, these buildings are 1,500 miles tall, or 7,970,000 feet tall, with an average of 14 feet per story and 6 inches of gold/concrete for each floor. We come up with 546,206 stories. Since we went with the World Trade Center, we're going to have the New York City streets, which means 12 feet of sidewalk and 63 feet of street per building, giving each building a footprint of 295 feet. Now remember, everything is made of gold. Modern skyscrapers have an average of 1 foot of thickness for the windows, so we went with that. So you do 208 by 208 by 7.9 million, and each building is 344.994 billion cubic feet. Take out the empty space from each floor, and you arrive at 18.249 billion cubic feet of gold that weighs 1,206 pounds per cubic foot. So each building weighs 22 trillion pounds of gold. 1,500 by 1,500 miles is 720 million buildings. Pause for calculations. More in part 2.